morning students. Today we are going to start with our first unit in commerce. We know that commerce is a theory subject. Okay, we are going to start with our first unit. Chapter name is Introduction to Business. Okay, see, if you want to purchase any good, what will you do? You will go to shopkeeper and you will get whatever good you want to purchase. It is that easy. First thing is, are you going to get that goods at free of cost? Answer is no, you have to pay for it. Okay. Second thing is, like whatever goods you are purchasing from the person, definitely he is a shopkeeper. He must be getting those goods from someone else. So that someone else is a wholesaler. Wholesaler is not producing those goods. Wholesaler must be getting his goods from a producer, right? So there is a chain. Producer is going to produce the goods. Once goods are produced, producer is going to send those goods to wholesaler. Wholesaler will purchase goods in a bulk quantity from the producer and he will sell those goods to the retailer, and the retailer is going to sell goods to the final consumer. Okay, so these activities, transferring from goods from one person to another for exchange, is known as business. These activities will fall under the category of business, and these people who are involved in this chain are known as businessmen. Okay, so we can say that business is a human activity because it is concerned with the producing and marketing of goods or services, or we can say that business is exchange of goods and services for value. But it is not only exchange, goods are going to transfer from the place of producer to the place of consumption. Okay, now see, the main purpose of this business is to make money, to make a profit. So it is emerged with the primary objective of earning profit. Why are we doing business? Because we want to make a profit. That's why we are doing a business. Okay, now we need to understand the meaning of commerce. Okay, see, basically commerce is a huge concept, is a wide concept. Okay, see, commerce refers to the activities which are necessary to bring the goods and services from the place of origin to the place of consumption. What does it mean? See, production of goods and services will take place at one place, and the demand for those goods and services will be there to the other place. Okay, so there is a gap between place of production and place of consumption. This difference between place of consumption and place of production and place of consumption will get filled with the help of commerce. Okay, so commerce includes trade. Trade means exchange of goods and services for value, and aids to trade. Aids to trade means what? Aids means help. Okay, the things which are going to increase trade, okay, which will help to increase the trade, those things are known as aids to trade. For example, goods are taking place, goods are producing, we'll take the example, goods are producing in Warangal, whereas the demand for the goods is in Hyderabad. Okay, so what is the role of commerce? Commerce will take the goods from Warangal and it will deliver to Hyderabad. Okay, so see, when it comes on commerce, commerce is going to provide transport facility, commerce is going to provide warehouse, commerce is going to give you finance. Okay, so there are number of things by which commerce will help to boost the trade. Okay, so we have learned two things. One is what do we mean by business, and second thing, what do we mean by commerce. Okay, now in third part we are going to learn history of commerce in India. Basically how this business or how this commerce started in India. Okay, let us understand household economy. Household economy is the first stage of economic development. What used to happen in this economy? See, division of labor was unknown. First of all, we should know what do we mean by division of labor. Division of labor means the work will get allocated or the work will get distributed according to the person's caliber and person's efficiency. What does it mean? डिविजन ऑफ लेबर का मतलब होता है जिसको जो काम आता है उसको वही काम देना. A person who can do the work efficiently and effectively, only that work will get allocated to him. उसे कहते हैं division of labor. So under this stage division of labor was not there. People were not aware कि उनको क्या आता है, उनको क्या पसंद है. So division of labor was unknown. Self-sufficiency within the family was the basis. What does it mean? हमें जो चाहिए वो हम लोग प्रोड्यूस करेंगे. We are going to satisfy our needs the way we want to. For example, if we want rice, तो हम लोग rice cultivate करेंगे. हमें जो चाहिए that thing we are only going to produce and we are going to satisfy our demand. We are not going to be dependent on others. For example, today you want to have a biscuits. So you won't immediately start baking it, right? You will go to shop, you will purchase and you will come back, right? But under this economy, at this stage, people were self-dependent, okay? So self-sufficiency within the family was the basis. Because nobody was dependent on other person, commerce was completely absent in this economy. Under the first stage, लोगों को पता ही नहीं था कि कॉमर्स क्या होता है और कॉमर्स क्यों होता है. बिकॉज जो भी उनको चाहिए they used to produce or they used to satisfy their needs by their own way. Okay, so this was our first point. Second point was primitive barter economy. Basically human tendency is human wants are unlimited. Once you are satisfying your one need, immediately your second need will take place. जैसे एक आपने आपका डिज़ायर सेटिस्फाई किया, immediately you will feel कि नहीं अभी हमें और चाहिए. So human needs are unlimited and definitely you will not be self-sufficient all the time. सारे needs आप खुद ही satisfy नहीं कर सकते हो. So families started specializing in occupation. What does it mean? Okay, let us take the example. I am very good in stitching. Okay, मैं क्लॉथ स्टिच करना मुझे आता है. मेरे फैमिली मेम्बर्स को भी मैंने वो सिखा दिया है. बट आई डोंट नो हाउ टू मेक अ ऑर्नामेंट्स आउट ऑफ गोल्ड. ओके, मुझे नहीं पता गोल्ड से ऑर्नामेंट्स कैसे करते हैं. ओके, और आई डोंट नो हाउ टू मेक अ पॉट. ओके, मिट्टी का जो भी मटका होता है वो कैसे बनाना है मुझे नहीं पता. पर मुझे काम क्या आता है या मेरे फैमिली मेम्बर्स को काम क्या आता है? स्टिचिंग का. ओके, आई एम गिविंग यू एन एग्जाम्पल. सी इन दैट केस सिर्फ स्टिच करके आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू सेटिस्फाई माई अदर नीड्स. सो वॉट पीपल हैव स्टार्टेड डूइंग कि दे स्टार्टेड एक्सचेंजिंग गुड्स. मतलब मुझे कपड़े स्टिच करना आता है तो कपड़े स्टिच किए हुए कपड़े में जो भी चीज़ें मुझे चाहिए, ओके, जो भी चीज़ें मुझे चाहिए. लेट अस टेक द एग्जांपल, आई एम इन नीड ऑफ पॉट. तो मैं मेरे स्टिच किए हुए कपड़े पॉट के साथ एक्सचेंज करूँगी. ओके, सो दैट इज़ नोन एज बार्टर सिस्टम. यहाँ पे मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज वॉज नॉट देयर. मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज का मतलब क्या होता है? मनी. ओके, वॉट वी यूज़. So that medium of exchange was not there. People started exchanging goods with each other. But it was mandatory that you have to be specialized in particular occupation. Currency, in this stage currency was not there, but यहाँ पे commerce की शुरुआत हुई. People started doing business gradually, slowly. Okay, so this was 2 points. Third point was the rise of trade. रेज ऑफ ट्रेड का मतलब क्या है? सी जैसे ही ये इकोनॉमी शुरू हुई, जैसे ये बार्टर इकोनॉमी शुरू हुई, पीपल स्टार्टेड एक्सचेंजिंग गुड्स विद अदर्स. बट देन व्हाट हैपेंड देयर, लेकिन दे स्टार्टेड फेसिंग मल्टीपल प्रॉब्लम्स. सी 100 kgs ऑफ राइस कैन नॉट गेट एक्सचेंज विथ वन पॉट. ओके, सो देयर शुड बी सम measurements, there should be some weights. Okay, there should be some rules and regulations by which there should be balanced exchange. So यहाँ पे in this stage people felt कि there should be some medium of exchange. Okay, so यहाँ पे in this stage में medium of exchange got introduced. Okay, system of weights measurement भी लोगों ने इम्प्लीमेंट करने की, यूज़ करने की उन्होंने यहाँ पे शुरुआत की. ओके, एंड हियर लोकल मार्केट्स स्टार्टेड टेकिंग प्लेस. लोकल मार्केट का मतलब क्या है, उन्होंने मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज इंट्रोड्यूस किया, मेजरमेंट्स इंट्रोड्यूस किए, वेट्स इंट्रोड्यूस किए, एंड देन विद द हेल्प ऑफ मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज, इफ़ यू रिमेंबर, पहले गोल्ड कॉइन्स होते थे, सिल्वर कॉइन्स होते थे, कॉपर कॉइन्स होते थे. ओके, सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दोज कॉइन्स दे हैव स्टार्टेड एक्सचेंजिंग देयर गुड्स. सो दीज वर फर्स्ट 3 स्टेज. देन व्हाट हैपन, ये जो भी लोकल मार्केट्स थे, ये जो भी छोटे छोटे विलेजेस थे, दे स्टार्टेड टेकिंग प्लेस इन टाउन. ओके, टाउन इकोनॉमी, यहाँ पे एक्चुअल बिजनेस, एक्चुअल मार्केट्स स्टार्टेड टेकिंग प्लेस. डिविजन ऑफ लेबर स्टार्टेड. डिविजन ऑफ लेबर का मतलब क्या होता है, एज आई टोल्ड यू, आपको जो काम आता है वो काम आप करना, उसे कहते हैं डिविजन ऑफ लेबर. द वर्क विच यू कैन डू एफिशिएंटली, इफेक्टिवली, ओनली दैट वर्क यू आर सपोज टू अडॉप्ट इज नोन एज डिविजन ऑफ लेबर. So people started doing only those work which they can do efficiently, very effectively. So that they have started, so that they will able to make more medium of exchange. Okay, prices of goods began to be fixed. Here when it comes on town economy, they have decided particular thing will cost so and so amount. Okay, see, ट्रेडर स्टार्टेड क्रेडिट सिस्टम. व्हाट डू वी मीन बाय क्रेडिट सिस्टम? हियर लोगों ने एक दूसरे को क्रेडिट देना. क्रेडिट देने का मतलब होता है लोन देना, ट्रांजैक्शंस जो भी है उधार देना. ओके, दे हैव स्टार्टेड अंडर टाउन इकोनॉमी. नेक्स्ट होता है इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड. इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड का मतलब होता है द बिजनेस और द एक्सचेंज. अर्लियर इट वॉज लिमिटेड ओनली टू आवर कंट्री. Okay, then people started exporting their goods to other countries. Same way they started importing goods from other countries. So international trade begins after the town economy. And in today's generation we are enjoying e-commerce, that is nothing but electronic commerce. Means we are purchasing and selling goods with the help of electronic media. So if you are going to have a look students, you will find that जहाँ पे ट्रेड था ही नहीं, वहाँ से लेके आज तक का जो भी जर्नी है, इट इज़ वेरी एक्साइटिंग. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस कॉमर्स इज डेवलपिंग, आवर लाइफ इज़ बिकमिंग मोर ईजी, मोर सोफिस्टिकेटेड. ओके, जो हम लोग अभी लाइफस्टाइल जी रहे हैं, दैट इज़ कम्प्लीटली बिकॉज ऑफ कंटिन्यूस जो भी इनोवेशंस हो रहे हैं. ओके, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आवर लाइफ इज़ बिकमिंग मोर हैप्पी and more sound. Okay, so this was the history of commerce in India, and what we have learned in today's class, we have learned what is a business, what is a commerce, and how commerce began or how commerce started in India was that is what we have discussed in this class. So in the next class we will learn what are the characteristics of business. Thank you.